I went back because people called me and told me that Dolly's dragging me tonight. And because I said he was wrong. And what he did last night was absolutely wrong. And of course, naturally, if they are insulting me, I won the argument. He was wrong. What he did was wrong. And you know what his justification for that was? Listen to this nonsense. That Seth is profiting off of his son, right? So Seth is the one that has the responsibility of paying the PI, paying his attorney, buying flyers, buying signs, buying wristbands. He's taken off work. He's had major neck surgery. And somehow Dolly is supposed to be able to collect money off of this man's kid. But if the man himself tries to raise a dime for any of these expenses, he's profiting off of his son? The man's bank account is zero. Like, what the fuck do you think he's profiting off? The reason why Dolly's account's zero is because he can't quit spending his money, and he can't quit smoking pot and other substances. You know? The man has gained a shit ton of weight. He's not healthy. He's not taking care of himself. And he's blaming me and telling me that they took money out of my... Listen, I was on a non-monetized channel. They didn't take any money out of my...
Chickpeas. Dolly, eat a shitload of chickpeas for like 3 months. You'll lose weight.
Pocket. I work off ad revenue. Dolly works off tips and freaking money from his audience. I do not. Okay, all these people do. They live off their audience. I live off ad revenue. That means the more you watch my videos, the more money I make to go out there to do the work.
You get tips too. You don't do ad revenue. You do in a live.
That I do. Yes, do I profit off this? Yes. Do I have to take my money and spend it on these cases? Of course not. Nobody else is.
Nobody else is, huh?
Right? Nobody else is. But somehow, I'm the most hated person. I was never the most hated person on YouTube. He knows better than that. We had a complete... I was the most bullied person on the streets of YouTube. Bullied. He knows exactly what I went through for no reason.
Don't play victim.
And he acts like he was my friend for what? Did he forget that I brought him to the national stage? And he got pissed off at me. The reason why our friendship broke off is because I was in the Paramount cyber sleuths. And he got mad that he wasn't asked to come. But I did ask him. But he was being stubborn and wouldn't return my phone call. And so he blocked me on his channel. Or his girlfriend did. I'm not sure who was. But we know she's a little jealous of me. And so that was it. I wrote him and said, look, you blocked me over some stupid bullshit. I'm done with you. I don't want anything else to do. This I did months ago. If you guys notice, I haven't been on Dolly's channel in months. It's because I approached him behind the scenes and told him, don't ever reach out to me again. Our friendship is over. And I have receipts for that. And so we've been playing fun. We've been playing nice, but he hasn't been playing nice because he's been attacking Seth. And it makes me wonder. Like I said, I dropped all of these people out of my life. I realized what their game is, and I don't want any part of it. I want to be true crime. I want to help these families, and everybody I'm hanging around or was hanging around wasn't really helping these families. Like, we really truly help people. You know, Sonia sends out, she takes the money that she makes for her little shirt shop and the little bit of extra money she has, she puts it into supplies and sends it out to these families. You know? And it's stuff like this. This is the newest cup that Sonia sent me. So cute. Right? Wake up, it's going to be a good day with Bullhorn Betty and look at this. Look at this. Tell me that's not adorable. If you guys want one of these cups, reach out to Sonia. They're amazing. They're amazing. Actually, I won't take you through the house. I won't take you through the house. I'll sit here. I'm just starting to get a little hot. I think I'm just angry. I'm turning air conditioning down.
Listen, I don't know what I'm watching right now. I don't know what I'm watching because my Patreon said, I want you to watch this video. So I said, all right, I'm a little tired, but I can watch this video. I don't know where it's going. Just so you know, I don't know anything about Sebastian Rogers, and I just looked at her channel. And the whole thing is Sebastian Rogers. All I know is he's an autistic child, and he has, I think, a stepdad that works with St. Jude. And that it's a story of a missing boy who's autistic. And they said that it's worse than Candace and, what the hell's his name? Don. Hi, Bulldog Mom. Betty on menopause. God help us.
Like, honestly, I'm just angry. Like, I called you out for your bad behavior, and you decide to attack me and further align with the hate channels that you used to say you couldn't stand. You turned it.
She's going gray. I just met this girl 3 years ago and she's already going gray. She and Tony Mathias are exploiting. I don't know who that guy is. Who's that?
To exactly the people that used to.
She's going gray. Holy shit.
That you used to fight with. And now, because you're having bad behavior and I called you out on it, you want to turn and attack me. You want to turn and attack me when I've done nothing to you but call you out on your bad behavior, which it is bad. So it's Seth's son, not your son, Dolly. You know? It's a little disheartening. And no, you can go back and forth with me all day long. Listen to this. This is my last message to you. Like, we're done. I really could give two fucks about you or your girlfriend. Right? Am I making waves here? Yes, I am. Am I burning bridges? Yes, I am. Why? Because I'm sick of the bullshit. And you were never my friend. You may act like you were my friend. You may have used me to get a step ahead.
You did the same thing to me. And when I got mad, you tried to make it out as if I was crazy. Now you're doing the same thing. So the whole thing that I've been preaching, you know, what goes around kind of comes around and you got to be prepared for that. Well, now that's happening to you. It doesn't feel so good, huh? So you're saying that nobody ever helped any of these families. That's not true. That's not true. For you to say that you're the one that gave Dolly his channel the head up or made him to what he was, I think, I don't know this for a fact, I could be wrong, but I think Dolly's been around longer than you. I don't know this, but I have to say, I don't think that Dolly's the problem. I don't.
But you'll never be seen on court TV again.
Why? Something happened? Because I could easily call someone from court to find out what happened, or if they'll ever get called back to court TV. Who? Why is she saying that Dolly will never be on court TV? I've never actually seen her make a change. She just goes to make a scene. Ooh.
You'll not your, like, as far as notoriety for you, Dolly, is over. Like, you've got your channel. And
I would be careful of my words, Betty. I would be, see this. So this is why I think my Patreon told me to watch this video. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Bulldogs. Hold on. This is what I think. Yeah. Wow. Betty has lost her damn mind lately. I've heard that. They both do the same, in my opinion. I don't know. I haven't seen either of them in a very, very long time.
I'm glad you got your channel up to 50 or 60,000. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You got yours to 30,000. It's not easy, especially when you give your opinion. I mean, if you would have been a storyteller and told stories that happened freaking 50 years ago or 30 years ago, oh my God. And a beautifully cloudy but sunshiny filled day here in Wichita Falls, Kansas. Wichita, one little girl went missing from her bedroom.
But as far as being anybody takes seriously, nobody will ever take you seriously in this.
Okay, why is she so angry? As of 2 weeks ago. This is 2 weeks ago.
And this stuff. Your 15 minutes of fame on court TV is over. And that was
what happened with her with court TV? And why is it over? Who are your connects at court TV? I was just wondering.
most likely your alliance with me. So I may be hated on here from a few people, which I really could care less about. The bottom line is the people on here, the creators on here don't do nothing for me.
All right, if they didn't do anything for you, you would be going to court and getting your panties in a bunch over people just talking about you. And that's what you're doing. So don't say that it doesn't bother you because your hair is gray, Betty. When I met you, you didn't have gray hair. You didn't have grays coming in. That's a significant jump because I have dark blonde hair now. And I don't have any grays. How did you get all that gray? It's not a root touch-up, okay? You're getting gray in 3 years because you're driving yourself nuts.
Remember back in the day when we used to actually care about, foul play?
Wait a second. She's wearing a shirt that says Team Foul Play. And it says Bullhorn Betty and Dolly Vision. Listen, if I was still in that shit, you want to know something? I would never, ever attach your name to something like that. You're basically saying everybody's guilty. Without a trial, right? Without an arrest, everybody's guilty. You want to know something, Betty? I surely hope that you are never falsely accused of a crime. You're not going to like it. Just saying.
Team foul play, Dolly? When you actually gave a shit about the victims instead of your pocketbook?
It happens to all of them. I think it happened to you too. Look the way you treated me. I didn't do anything. I did nothing but help you. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be a bitch. But I did help a lot of these people. No one would have known who you were, Betty. I'm the one that showed up at the laundries yelling and brought the attention to that story to YouTube. And that's when I introduced you and Jonathan. And then eventually the chick with...
You know how much money you made, Dolly? I can count.
Who cares? Who cares? It's personal. Whatever he's making is personal. It's not your business what I make. It's not my business what you make. And it's nobody's business.
Calculated, and if you really want me to start blasting you on that, I will happily do so, because I guarantee you made more money than this man's own father has.
So now it sounds like you are jealous. You know what? Not everybody is going to take their donations and help the families. Oh, you know. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
And his father had to spend money for PIs, signs. And you do everything you can to try to destroy his efforts. And then bitch about how there's no reward fund.
Who paid for your 2 trips to Rogersville? Thank you.
Every time you turn around, you got an animal like Dolly sitting there intentionally preventing this man from even trying to raise a damn thing for help. Don't worry, you don't need to know who he is. He's a piece of shit. You know what? He's a drug addict. That's what he is. Go look at him. That man has been popping pills. When he was at CrimeCon, he looked like he was blasted out of his freaking mind, if you want my truth. And if you don't believe me, go back to his videos. You make your own decision from it. You make your own decision. There's reasons.
Betty, how did you let everything fall to pieces like this? I don't get it.
You make your own decision of what you see there. But that doesn't look like a man that's just stoned. I'm sorry.
Why would you say something like that? I'll tell you one thing. When Bullhorn Betty's really good at something, she knows how to fucking hurt people to a point where they are so hurt that there's a point of no return. Have you guys ever noticed that?
So he can keep going back and forth with me. It doesn't matter. This is my one and done with him. I told him behind the scenes our friendship was over. This was a while ago. I gave him every opportunity to.
I don't know what Betty did for a living. Hey Jim, when Bullhorn Betty was here, did she ever say what she did for a living prior?
I never asked.
Oh, okay. I don't think I ever asked either. Ego, yeah, that gets everybody. People could see right through it. I don't know, man. I mean, sometimes she's super cool. Dolly had a great spot with Vinny, a guest spot. Yes, I knew about that. I think she thinks once Court TV finds out someone in his family has troubles, he won't be invited back. I can tell you that just the social media aspect, it's not looking good. the news networks feel let down from these people.
Correct that? I want nothing to do with the man. I want nothing to do with the man. What that man has done to Seth for profit is disgusting.
Who is Seth? Anyone who Seth is? Hi, Sailor. She said she was a paralegal. I don't remember that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. She works on people's nerves every day. I think she's mad that Dolly's still with his girlfriend. Well, I know she's unhappy. Sebastian's father. Okay. Is Sebastian's father a good guy or is he a bad father? Is he the biological father? Okay, the bio father. That's what I figured. Because I remember the stepfather being a not good person. He's a missing 15-year-old dad. She is solely blaming the mother. Does anybody want to call in and tell me this story really fucking quickly? That would be amazing.
And if anybody has a problem with it, because I know we share subs, you're more than welcome to unsubscribe from me. I don't need support like that. I really don't.
Don't make your subs choose between you and someone else. Let them do what they want. You don't have to remind them. They're going to do it anyway. Betty, I think that you should take my advice and not be like the rest of them that believe that everyone that watches you is stupid. They're not stupid.
I'll make it just fine all by myself. It's kind of funny, for the most hated person on YouTube, I have still been able to manage to make it to build.
You're not the most hated person on YouTube. Nor am I. You didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You just feel that way. You just need to grow a thicker skin. That's all.
Build counts not on here, but on every other platform. And my accounts are outperforming his 10-1. I don't care.
So you're studying the numbers. Look at us, studying numbers.
He may have more views on his YouTube, but those are equating to ad revenue. He's only making what he can make because his stuff is trash. They won't allow him to get ad revenue because his content is not ad revenue worthy on YouTube. Mine is. I think it's hypocritical of any creator to criticize.
I don't think that you should really focus on bad energy with monetization because I'm going to tell you something that happened to you. Okay? What goes around, be careful with that tongue, girl. Be careful with that tongue. I tell all of you, be careful what you fucking wish for. And then,
I said for making money. And he didn't. He's raising funds to aid the search for his son. And this man is trying to act like it is him making He's disgusting. It's disgusting. Dolly knows better. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he's turned into trash. I'm sorry, he's turned into trash. That is no longer entertainment. That is freaking disgusting. It's just disgusting. And you guys need to let him know. And if he doesn't want to listen, unsubscribe. If he doesn't like it, too fucking bad. Him and his woman are messing up. They like the numbers. They like the popularity. But they don't like the repercussions. And there are repercussions. You can't chew on mommy's table. No, you cannot chew on mommy's table. I will put some kind of...
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Cayenne pepper on there. I happily will. I understand.
I cannot stand when anyone performs for the cameras because they know that you're talking to the family or anything like. I can't stand the fakeness.
Did your feelings start because Dolly hurt mommy's feelings? You mad at Dolly? Tell him. Tell him what you think about Dolly.
I don't know what Dolly did to her. He said he was done with her. He was only her friend. I'm so glad I never, thankfully I never slept with anybody on YouTube. That would really bring my fucking quality of life down significantly.
I think he's mean too. I really do. I think he's mean. I know. What are you Say hi, everybody. She's kind of getting in her own
Aw, she's got a rescue. How cute.
own. You know, she really is. Say hi. Quit licking me. I know I'm a good mommy. Oops, you got your nail. Look. Say hi, everybody. See, I don't like sitting like this. That's why I have no idea. She was not. She cried and cried. And so.
All right, we got the soft side of.
I think she told me she needed to pee. So I'm.
All right, she's gonna stop.
Sometimes we'll go out there and play. Definitely knows when I'm upset, and it's upsetting me to be arguing with Dolly. You guys know that. We used to be friends. He's not my friend anymore. I just want to be very clear. There's no way I'm going to salvage this friendship whatsoever, especially after last night. After what he did last night, there's no salvaging our friendship. The bridge has been severed. I don't anticipate dogging him. I think he's a piece of shit. There's nothing to dog about him. Okay, so but our friendship's done. So if anybody is looking for a reunion, anybody's looking for a collaboration, there is no way in hell I would ever work next to Dolly ever again.
And it just, honestly, it just seems like this woman cannot really get along with anybody. Sorry.
He would never be invited on any projects that I'm working on. Nothing. I don't want nothing to do with him and his girlfriend. None. And it's sad that this is the.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, I didn't get any like subtext to it's just one of my patrons sent this to me and said, you need to watch this. So I don't know what I'm really reacting to, but did something significant happen in the past year and a half? Because I've been gone for like what? Honestly, I haven't talked about true crime in over a year and a half, right? Right? I don't even know what the last story I talked about was. You believe the feeling is mutual. She's going off on Dolly because Dolly calls Seth a grifter. Meanwhile, Dolly makes a ton of money off of his son. Well, I don't even know the story. All I know is that, I mean, I don't understand why none of these people could work side by side peacefully. Do you believe I was the only one that could work next to these people peacefully? JLR left her last year. Yes, someone told me that JLR absolutely hates her and that JLR is coming after her. I like to think that maybe JLR has better things to do. But apparently trolling her, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't talked to Jonathan in a long time.
The way it is, and it's a lot of the friendships have ended over this, the way they've treated Seth. I told you guys at the very beginning, anybody that can treat an innocent father like this, that's just trying to find their grandson, or their son rather, sorry about that, their son, I want nothing to do with, because we don't, especially Dolly, he has a past. You know, we all have our past. I don't judge people because of their past. I judge people with what they're going to do with their future, you know? And it seems like every time with these freaking idiots on these streets, these uneducated idiots, which, you know, believe it or not, Dolly is not an uneducated person. Okay? I don't know if you guys know that. The man has gone to college. So he's.
It doesn't matter if you've gone to college or not. And I think the whole world is proving that right now. Listen, Kamala Harris has a law degree. She's got the IQ of 13-year-olds. Let's go. Sorry.
He's not an uneducated guy. He's just an idiot sometimes. I think he needs to lay off the dope. I think he needs to lay off the prescriptions. I think he needs to get his head right. I know, it's hard. You hurt. Even this dog liked Dolly, and she didn't even know him. But every time I bring up his name, she cries.
Oh, that is true. The dog's like getting all. That is a good observation. Every time she starts talking about Dolly, the dog starts freaking out again. I ever got to find never chatted because of work. Always watching. If she wasn't bothered by someone, then she wouldn't waste the time speaking. I'm trying to see where this video is going. I just, honestly, my biggest whole thing with this thing, I cannot believe she's so stressed out that her hair's turning gray.
I think we all are disappointed. It's just that, you know what, he's like I said, anybody that has to trash me or insult me instead of debating on the issues, he turned into a hate channel. Okay, let's be honest. There are a lot of us that love Dolly don't watch him anymore and haven't watched him in quite some time. Tell me.
I don't believe that. I think people still do watch Dolly. I think people do. For a true crime cat channel, he's actually like, the times that I've seen him, he's actually kind of fun. It is kind of funny. But I mean, it's been a while. Hello, love.
Online. He's got a whole different set of people. I bet you he's got more hate channel supporter in his chat right now than he does any of his family that's helped him, right? I don't see anybody that I used to know in that chat anymore. Hardly. You know? We used to all go over there and hang out and enjoy, you know, our time there. I used to be up on panel. I used to have a great time on there. But it wasn't so trashy and it didn't dog on families. Innocent families. Like, he took the whole focus away from Katie and Chris. He's helping them. I will never work with a creator that has helped a potential person. We know that one of that.
I feel the same way. I agree with you. Absolutely. I don't want to be around any fucking scumbags either. That's disgusting. That's betrayal. I don't like that either. That makes me go like this as well. So I'm there for you there, kiddo.
Whether they got rid of Sebastian healthy or unhealthy, it's them. It's Katie and Chris. And for him to dog on Seth while he's profiting, a father can't raise funds for his own son.
So whatever happened with, I'm going to go off a little bit off topic, but I remember Dolly once being like hellaciously upset that what was Macbeth's mother, was her name Annie that died, or was that the grandmother? Macbeth's mother. Her son was being played with by Candace Bly. Her channel is boring, in my opinion. I watched it a few times to check it out, but I couldn't get into it. Allie, was Hunter able to get the money? Allison, yes. Were they able to get funds for Allie's, farewell? Did these creators, did these people that have been making $15,000 a month talking about him, did they help out Hunter's mom? Her and Tony are getting percent of the grift for Seth. Who's Tony? I don't even know who Tony is. Dolly says he was duped on that he bought a gun. Yes, they did. She was cremated. No creator donated to her funeral. No! 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 Are you serious? They made all that money. They made all that money on that case. Lot of money, load of money, tons of money. I thought that maybe 3 channels, I figured maybe 3 people would have given thousand. You're telling me no one gave nothing for Allie? Holy fucking shit. The funeral had said even before she passed that they would take care of everything for her. Wow.
But somehow Dolly's marijuana.
She was very, very nice. Allison was very, very nice to me. So was her family. All of them were very, very nice to me. They didn't owe us anything for, talking to us. That was a very nice opportunity to get to know them. And if you have time, watch a few of them. Few what? I wouldn't even know. I would need someone to give me a little. I don't know. I don't know if I want to even know about this Seth Sebastian Rogers, because I hear it's just a huge rabbit hole. We're already living through this rabbit hole. Now people are fucking suing this documentary that was put out. It was a one-sided documentary. All these people are getting fucking sued now, and I'm like, I didn't take part in it. Sorry. They're trying to get me in on it. Get the fuck out of here. Nope. Stay away. It's a Wells 2.0. Allie was a best friend to me. Oh, more like a sister. Aw. She was a sweetheart. And so I really liked her mom. Her sister was crazy. Holy shit. But they were nice people. They were very nice people. It's turned into a mess.
Fun is
to be quite honest with you, Bullhorn Betty is probably the best in condensing a story for me, because I like to I can't talk fast, but I can listen fast and absorb fast. But because of that Bell's palsy, like I've it's going to be 10 years soon. Ever since the Bell's palsy, I'm less articulate. Like I can't get the words out quick enough. Hi, everyone.
Over an innocent father. He was wrong. Dolly, you were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. Instead of just saying, you know what?
Why do I have a feeling Dolly doesn't even watch this? I have a feeling he doesn't even watch this.
That was really in poor taste. You decided to attack me. So fuck you. On a Sunday.
Nonetheless.
Just like that. I will never have anything to do with Dolly again. Our friendship is forever severed. I really don't care if he drags me. I don't care what he has to say about me. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm done. And even after he's done using and abusing and treating PJ like complete shit and cheating on her all over the place, when he's done doing that and she leaves him, I'm done with you two, PJs. Don't come knocking on my door either. Don't come knocking on my door either. I'm done with both of you. Go take a pill for that. It seems like you guys are getting really good at that.
Hey. Alcohol, pills, pot, it's all the same thing. Betty, go down to the tiki bar and have another pina colada. Sitting over there like she's all virginal.
Come on, I'm on the live right now. Here. There you go. If I didn't tell you, she takes a lot of energy. She takes a lot of energy. My energy level, though, has increased a lot. I can say that. I can say that my energy level has definitely, you gotta have energy for a puppy. What? You want me to play with you? All right. You know what? Let's do this. All right, guys. I've got a poopy that wants me to play with her. So we're just going to do it like this. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about true crime. I'm going to be on the floor.
Spread your legs a little wider. We need to get Brian St. John in there. Maybe some Benny Keys, John. Maybe some Say Robbie. Spread them up in a little more.
And I'm going to play with this damn dog because she needs some attention. So please don't mind me. I got to be a mom.
Oh, not the dog that needs attention. This is hilarious.
Because she's not going to stop until she likes to chew on my hand. So, anyways, I thought, and of course I was very upset because just think about this, okay? I want you, he can dog me all day long, but I want him to think that he can't stand the other person that streamed this, and he thinks that she is a complete utter pig and a disgusting one at that, right? But he just stooped to her level because there was only two of them rolling with this. So, Dolly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Betty, I think you need a life coach and a martini and a cigarette.
With her now. And you're dogging me as the most hated person in the world. Trust me, I'm not the most hated person.
You're not the most hated person in the world. You never killed the baby. For God's sake, you're not the most hated person in the world. Don't ever think that you are. Just get it together, Betty. I mean, I know what it's like to be on the other end of your anger. It just comes out of nowhere. You get infuriated. I did nothing but try to help you. I did nothing but try to be nice to you. And I think a lot of people probably feel the same. I mean, you're kind of fucked over a lot of people. And whether you want to, take responsibility for that, all it is an apology, And you know what? She did apologize to me when we were at Quentin Simon's. And she said, I should have listened. Well, you know what? We learn and then we don't do it again. Listen, I don't hate Bullhorn Betty. I don't hate her. Hate's tough. I'll tell you one thing. Bullhorn Betty's not the worst. Bullhorn Betty's not the worst. Trust me. She's not the worst. You just gotta have... it's kind of like going out for Chinese food. It's not something you can have every day without wanting to shit yourself. You know what I mean? Hey, Cork!
Person in the world. I was never. That's why my channel kept growing. That's why they had to keep freaking doing.
Cut it out. This is not tit for tat. Don't make it a pissing contest. I don't even understand why she's so bothered. She's been going for 20 minutes.
Except to screw with my analytics to hold me back. Because they couldn't stop me, and neither can you. And it just really upsets me that you chose to turn to this. I'm sorry, it upsets me. And I'm done. I'm done. Let's just move on. I'm done with him. I just want everybody to know that this will not fix itself ever again. I'm done with Dolly. There will never be a collaboration. He will never want to come up and talk to me if I'm at a job that he's at. I can promise you that.
A job? Well, that's interesting. A job.
And he definitely doesn't want to do it while I'm live. Because I have a lot of choice words for that man. People in the chat are like, my animals are looking for the play toy. She just wanted me to come sit here. That's all. She just wanted some attention. Yep. Betty, you have to keep going and leave the crap behind. Yeah, and I am. We've done a lot. We've moved this channel quite. We've moved this channel quite. Over quite a bit. It was kind of like a. It was a bumpy ride. Like I just stopped everything and just. And now we're kind of out of that thing. But you know what? I'd rather be here on the real true crime side than be over there with all that garbage. And we're still going through it. Like this, I think, is going to be the final little bit of drama.
I cannot believe I've known her. How long has it been since Gabby Petito? 3 years? Or 2 years? 3? She's done great. Look at her. She's gray. When did she start growing gray? She filed another lawsuit. For what? I did a court yesterday. I went to court yesterday. Well, I'm going to go there. It was Zoom at like 1 o'clock. A fucking 70-year-old woman, a retired school teacher.
That I'm, that's really...
Taking fucking videos, using my shit. Fancy fucking editing. Oh, yeah. Fucking yeah. I had the original. I had everything backed up. And here she was trying to make me look like I said this, blah, 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 blah. And I had to appear during Zoom. She was a no-show. I gotta wait 7 to 10 business days for bits to fucking come back. Otherwise, I get $3,000. I didn't get $3,000. My husband's gonna find her financial institution, take the judgment, and pull it right out of her fucking bank account.
Because to be honest with you, I think it was a shock to my system dropping all the
70-year-old fucking bully. Believe that?
Dropping all the friendships or, because nobody ever took care, like there was no real alliances out here for me. Like I was sink or swim. Dolly didn't do anything to help me, to be honest with you. He came up to bat, well, I shouldn't say that. He came up to bat for me a few times and nobody else would. But I thought it was because he was doing the right thing, because it was the right thing to do, not because he was just he felt pity for me. Trust me, I don't need his damn pity. Look at that. Take a bite out of crime with Delilah and Bullhorn Betty. Do you see your face on this? Do you see your face on this? Do you see your face? Do you like your face on this? Are you trying to drink coffee? I think you're a little too young for coffee, especially espresso. I do not ever want to see what you look like on espresso. I don't want to see what this dog looks like on espresso. Your dog is hysterical. Sounds like, I'm telling you, we need a virtual play date. I don't know if I can do this. She's got to touch me. No matter what we do, she's got to be touching me. She has no independence yet. She's got to be touching me. So it's like, and I'm so scared to put my coffee down because I'm scared she's going to drink it. A puppy on espresso. Oh, you know what? If she wasn't already nicknamed Delilah, I think we would call her Espresso Bean. She is an Espresso Bean. Look at her. She's coffee. She's coffee all day long. Hi, that pretty baby. She's like a lover. She's such a lover, puppy breath. Aw. She loves her mommy. She loves her mommy. She hasn't quite,
So if anybody actually has been watching what's been going on with them too, can I just throw the question out? My cup's bigger, you're funny. Who's the culprit here? Is Betty the culprit or is Dolly the culprit?
I've been playing with the ball. She loves
Oh yeah, the puppy's totally cute. Absolutely.
playing like this right here. This is part of the teething products that I got. And so I'll play with this. And she really, but she hasn't quite got it. Like
No, I'm reacting to a video, Radical. I'm reacting to a video that one of my Patreons sent me. She says, watch this. Oh, they used a fancy cup to drink, even just water. I do the same. Oh, you think it's fancy? I got a Pure One. Remember when Pure One existed? Motherfuckers. Those sons of bitches, we don't even have one anymore. They went out of business.
hasn't quite, figured out what to do with the ball once she stops it. So it's really cute. So I'm constantly playing with her, but she does like some squeaky toys. What do you think of this? Okay, this is not really just he's got with evil. Like I look at Dolly and rag on him. Like, this guy has no moral compass. I feel like he has been infiltrated. Like, he used to be a good guy that used to try to at least do the right thing, and now he's out with evil. Like, I look at Dolly and I see evil now. Like, I don't see how any normal human being can act so evil. But it is what it is. I've been a good friend to him. He's not been a good friend to me at all. And he can try to say he has, but he has not, and he knows it.
What does a good friend entail? When are you people gonna learn? You're never gonna find real friends on this fucking thing. And being friends with other creators is not a good idea. There is absolutely no loyalty. There's only competition. They will push you down the stairs, just like that scene in Showgirls, just to get ahead of you. I don't know what Dolly did to Betty, but Betty's fucking going gray over it. And let me tell you something. She didn't used to be gray. You have no idea how many times that I have wanted to take this chick to go to a hairstylist and get her hair fucking done.
Wow, that makes no sense. You don't like what BHB said, so you unsub to Seth? Honestly, I don't think Seth really cares. He's so over the bullshit. Trust me, that man does not give a rat's ass. He wants advocation for his son, and trust me, the people there that are there for advocation for his son are going to continue to be there for advocating for his son. The trash that doesn't want or wants attention or needs to have a narrative or motivation or financial gain out of it in order to do the right thing, they won't be there. They'll keep dogging on this family and they'll keep dogging on me. But it doesn't really matter. I'm going to still keep moving forward, and I'm still going to keep helping this family. And I'm going to help this family raise money for the stuff that they need money for. And I think that's important because he has a missing child. His child hasn't been found in 5 months. He still has a private investigator. He still has an attorney. And he still hasn't been working. You guys know he hasn't been working. He just had surgery. He hasn't worked in months. And then Dolly's so evil that even if we were to raise money to help Seth survive, it's a grab for money to profit off of his son. I don't even know what to say about that. It just makes me sick.
Well, then that's wrong. That's wrong. If the guy's not working because he's looking for his son, he just had surgery. I don't think that that's really a grift, you know. But the thing is like, you know, many times I've been burned with, oh, this GoFundMe, oh, this, oh, that.
It really does. It just makes me sick. But whatever. Evil has infiltrated, and I just want nothing to do with it. But you know what? That 3 months that I had to sit home and really was forced to research and forced to look at these channels and forced to see their behavior, and I had to make a decision whether that's what I wanted for the future of this channel or not, and I don't. Oh, Penny, his surgery went very well. He was on here. He's such a trooper. The pain down his arm has gone away, but he is dealing with, because it was neck surgery. It was like mine. I see, I got a scar right there. Right there. And his, it's, you know, they got to take the esophagus, all this stuff, all these pipes, all this stuff that goes down your neck. They have to take it, and they have to move it all the way over. Okay? It's a very uncomfortable process. You're under anesthesia, but, you know, he woke up. I would have been freaking out if I woke up with tubes coming out of my mouth. But they have to move all of this.
He's not looking for his son. He said he spent $25,000 on gas. Where'd he drive? To fucking Antarctica?
Out of the way. So they stretch the crap out of your windpipe, all of this. So if you're wondering why he's so sore, it's not from the tube down his throat. It's literally.
Allegedly. What? Do I have paper? Yeah. You have a desk. There's paper there. Yeah. Why? What do you need? I'm working on SAT. Seth gave a woman $12,000 out of his $25,000 GoFundMe. Now he needs money. Seth gave what woman $12,000? He gave a huge portion of the money to a girl to save her house. So the money that he was raising for his son, it was some sort of, it was deceptively used. That's not okay. I had an ex that jumped off a fucking bridge, and after the funeral, I went to like this thing with his walk, and then she invited us all back to the house, and she said, Marissa, and I said, what? She goes, you didn't donate to that GoFundMe, did you, for Eric? And I said, yes. And she goes, oh my God. And I said, what's the matter? She goes, that's what his ex set up. I said, that wasn't you? And she goes, absolutely not. I would never set up a GoFundMe for my son's suicide. She said, his ex took all that money that she raised and went on vacation with her boyfriend. I said, shut the fuck up. And she goes, yeah. She goes, Eric ever tell you about her? And I said, yeah. He said, she's a piece of shit. Just like every other girlfriend he had that was a piece of shit. Gotcha.
They have to work on the back side of the neck, and they go in from the front side, and they have to take all of this stuff that's on the front and move it off so they can get to where they need to work. And that's that's why he's in so much pain here. As he heals, he's going to get scar tissue, so his neck's going to start tightening up. So I think he needs to get a therapy as soon as possible, sooner than later. He's recovering really well. He's recovering really well. It just hurts him to cough. It hurts him to sneeze, which reminds me, I'm about to sneeze. Don't worry. I'm not allergic to you. I'm not allergic to you. She's starting to get tired. Her eyes are starting to get tired. Her eyes are starting to get tired. Oh, I think she's already ready for a nap. She's been running around here like crazy. It's like funny because when she's up, she runs around for like 20 minutes, but then she'll sleep. And when she sleeps, it's usually about she'll sleep until I move. Like as long as I lay in one spot and she's snuggled up next to me, she'll stay there for as long as I'll let her. You know, and not even let her. I'd let her just stay there, you know, as long as she wants. But every time I move, every time I try to get up, even to go to the bathroom, she pops her head up and starts wagging her tail like, hey. I've watched Dolly change for years now. He's evolved into someone who's unrecognizable. Yeah. Well, I hope whatever he's going through, he gets it together, because it sounds like he's been, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you guys feel like Dolly's been compromised somehow? Told you it was a mess. It seems like every bully buddy's suing everybody. I don't know. I don't know. A bunch of rumors going around. I don't know. I don't know.
I just know how he looked to me at CrimeCon, and that was enough. You know, I didn't need anybody to say anything to me, but I looked at his eyes, and that's not marijuana. I'm sorry, it's just not. I don't know what it was, but whatever. All right, guys. Well, Dolly's going to end up probably dragging me some more. I really don't care, you know, if he's going to go back and forth. I don't care. I don't care. I want nothing to do with the man. He has damaged our relationship beyond repair. There's no apology that's going to make me change my mind about this. I just want to let everybody know if it's a problem for you. And now would be a great time. I know we share a lot of the same stuff. I'm not going to dog you guys for being over, you know, obviously supporting who you guys support. And I'm not going to tell you to make a decision between me and him or anything like that. But I just want you guys to understand that you know, if I make commentary that's offensive to you, I make commentary that's offensive to you. I want literally nothing else to do with Dolly. I want, this is not something that he's going to be able to call me up and say, look, you know, I just want to apologize for everything, you know, for what I've done to you for the last few months. None of that. I don't really care. It's done. I will never, ever. And when I'm done, I'm done. People don't understand that about me. I know that they think that all they have to do is come up here and apologize. I can promise you when I say I'm done, I'm done. You know, I might be friendly with you, but I'm done. This, I'm not even going to be friendly with him. If I see him out, I'm going to.
I remember when you said you were done with Olivia. Give it 6 months for Olivia to crawl back out of her cubbyhole because someone made a mean comments that her work was shit. She freaked out. So you have to grow with thicker skin. Don't worry. I don't want any haters. You need haters. Cut it out.
I'm going to be cussing him in a storm. And he'll probably be cussing me a storm. It'll probably be a hot damn mess. I don't care.
Did Dolly ever start cursing her out on his page? First of all, is there anybody in here that watches Dolly? Betty and JLR were in a relationship. That's why she stalked him on Florida case. How do you know that, Flickery Afoot? Who confirmed that they were in a relationship? Hey, Aaron, at the end of the day, she needs to realize that if she is having problems with everybody, I was thinking that as well. I mean, honestly, I didn't even have to do anything to her. You guys saw what happened to me in, where the fuck were we? Knoxville. I didn't deserve that. I paid for everything. Do you know how that feels? To pay for their hotels, pay for their gas, all of their food, take my subs. She started a wish list. Remember? My Patreons were buying stuff from her. Remember Aya? Remember Aya, that older woman, bought everything for her? And all of a sudden, Aya starts freaking out on me. And her kids want to sue her for taking advantage of someone elderly. I was like, wait, what? Wait, hold on. What? Anybody remember that? All of a sudden, there was a shift. The shift happened in Rogersville and Knoxville. All of a sudden, I was just left in the middle of the fucking night. And she told every single one of them. She told Jonathan, and she told Olivia, we're going to take her fucking subs, and she can go fuck herself. And when that shit happened, she lost what, 2,000 fucking subs in one fucking day? I mean, I was shocked that even happened. But she fucking learns pretty fucking quick. But that was the thing. She came swooping in, thinking that she's going to just come in and feel like she's owed something. You know, that's really not how it goes. You got to somehow pay your dues. And I really think that people never really let go of what they saw her do to me. I mean, that was a horrible thing. We were in a scary fucking place. And remember, she denies it, but people have it. She was going around that little Airbnb and she was outside. She's showing everything, blah, 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 blah. Well, obviously it's not safe. We had people coming, we had fake homeless people outside, across the little alleyway, videotaping. There was no windows. right? Coming by, leaving things in a bag. Yeah, like we were out in the open. And then they left me there. Who paid for the rental car? $500. Me. Who paid for all the police reports? $10 a pop, $25 a pop. Me. Who paid for all their food? Me. And then made a demand. You better not talk to her. Not because I did something to them, but I think that what bothered her in the end, what I truly think it was, and it really had nothing to do with me, it wasn't my doing, is Don Wells only wanted to speak to me. He didn't want to speak to her. He wanted nothing to do with her. And then she wants to freak out. Oh my God, you put up a picture of us with that guy with the wife that wanted, see, for our I don't know, man. That was fucked up, man. That was really fucked up. I mean, just trust me, doesn't feel good to, I mean, they're the ones, they made tons of money just recording me talking to these fucking people. Do you remember? All of them. JR and Betty were on the same case in Florida. Every time he would go, she would go. He would leave quick. Even if they were in a relationship, that's the past. No reason she should be as she is now. He is happy with Magnolia. Is that her real name or is that like a stage name? And Betty can't stand it. She's the bitch who screams, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Then when you punch, she cries, calls the cops and says, she hit me for no reason. Oh my God, I'm a victim. Who hit her? Why does it matter if anyone paid for the interview? No one's business. No one said anything about paying. I didn't. Excuse me? Why does it matter if anyone paid for the interview? No one paid for the interview. His wife wanted to eat at a fancy restaurant to do the interview. No, I didn't even bring up pay. Where are you going with this, Ella Woodson? Did that come out of my mouth, or are you responding to a comment? He didn't ask for money. JLR was seeing Magnolia and Betty at the same time. Responding to Chris in the chat. Who the fuck is Chris? Oh. Who gave Dudley money for the interview? No, there was no money. Betty paid for the dinner. That's what she paid for. But it was also her and them recording it. I didn't record it. I just took a picture. She flipped out on me for just putting up a picture. But then the next day, when Dudley, Jan was his name, she literally was live and said, thanks, Dudley, and showed his yellow truck. And then blamed me. What are you talking about? I didn't say his fucking name. I was on foot. She was in the car. Not so sure JLR knew he was in a relationship with Betty. No. This is crazy. I'm wondering, when does this video get good?
I don't want to see his face. I don't want to hear his bullshit. I don't want nothing to do with it.
It does seem like the tables have turned around on Betty. I just can't believe she's got gray hair. I just can't. Hell fucking no.